watching it on the big screen. And thank you to Kashish, thank you to Sridhar for bringing this film as the centerpiece for this festival. And it's lovely to see all the crowds coming in to watch and the amazing response coming
And
back.
what do you want to say about Qorma? It's a wonderful thing and wonderful message to the society. Tell us something about it.
Well, it feels delightful to do a film that is very inclusive of choices that one makes and respects the freedom to choose. And I think this film has made such an amazing impact on people. I have seen it personally to see audience react the way they do. So very very what do you say? It feels special to be a part of a film like this.
And how important it is to tell the society about the truth and about this thing and about the message. What message would you love to give to the audience?
I don't think a good film needs to give a message. You just take it back home. So I think this film is going to do that. You take it back home. You choose what you want to take back, and yeah.
And now it is going to be on big screen. Tell us something. How excited are you to show the people about it?
I'm very excited to watch it here at the Liberty. It's iconic to watch a
Yeah.
film here and to watch it with the audience. You'd love to watch it. We've been dying to share it with the Indian audience as well because such an amazing response all over the world. And then it comes on OTTs, and I'd love for people to watch it and get the
Tell us
responses.
something about this crowd. There are so many people around. I can see so many different people coming and they are going to enjoy your short movie. Tell us something about it.
It just feels overwhelming to see such an amazing response. Even at the opening when we came, the film really was something everyone was looking forward to watching. So today is the centerpiece screening, and I'm very excited about it.
And this year you have done a Punjabi movie also, and which audience had a great response. Tell us what's up next. Anything from your side?
I have a film called Sharma Ji Ki Beti, which is directed by Tahira Kashyap. Then I have a film called Nazar Andaz, which is a T-series film. Then I have the Bakar Banerjee's film, then Anubhav Sinha's film, then Umesh Shukla's film, and a web show.
Thank you so much. एक सेकंड
Where do I begin from now?
मैम this camera
Yeah. Well, this is not my first time at Kashish. I've been here before and I'm delighted to be back and see that it's grown from strength to strength. Today is especially uh, momentous for me because today I get to see the multiple award-winning Sheer Qorma, which has been produced by Marika D'Souza, who I had the privilege of working with at the onset of her career. And there is nothing more joyous than to be able to watch a movie with somebody who started off with you and is actually flying even higher, whose wings have spread even wider. And I think that I'm here today like a proud mama to kind of cheer her and Faraz on. And I'm delighted that Kashish has hosted them because I get to watch the film. I never got to watch the film. It has been around the world 5 times over and it's won every award possible. And today I get to watch it, so I'm thrilled. How much does it represent Bollywood? Well, I think that Bollywood better start learning to represent life. You know what I mean? I think Bollywood needs to get out of its bubble and stop representing a world that people don't live. So I think whatever little I know of Sheer Qorma, it's a heart-wrenching, wonderful love story, which is why it's been kind of lapped up globally. And I think that there are many Bollywoods within Bollywood. The Bollywood I come from is not the Bollywood you might come from or somebody else might come from. Like Mumbai में बहुत सारे मुंबई हैं, Bollywood में बहुत सारे Bollywood हैं और अलग अलग कलर हैं, अलग अलग रिटोरिक है. हिंदुस्तान की जो खासियत है कि एक कलर नहीं है, एक ही स्ट्रीम नहीं है, एक ही रिटोरिक नहीं है और हो नहीं सकता. And I think that is what this festival represents. And I'm just delighted to be here.
and how important it is to have such kind of short movies so that we can educate people and tell them this,
I think it's important to be able to tell stories about how we actually live life.
right.
I think post the pandemic, आप लोगों को अभी झूठ नहीं बोल सकते हैं, झूठ से ज़्यादा सुला नहीं सकते हैं, लोग जाग गए हैं. तो you have to kind of be able to tell them stories जहाँ पे वो अपने आप को देखें, अपने आप को महसूस करें, किसी और जिनको वो जानते हैं उनको काइंड ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस करे. तो आई थिंक 2 किस्म के सिनेमा होते हैं, एक जो आपको सुला देता है और एक जो आपको जगा देता है. तो आई थिंक वो एक मिडिल रोड भी बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है. मगर कशिश के लिए ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट एक आई थिंक टाइम है बिकॉज आई थिंक कि मैं जब यहाँ आती हूँ और ये माहौल देखती हूँ मुझे लगता नहीं है कि ये एक मार्जिनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल है. मुझे लगता है कि मैं एक मेन स्ट्रीम फिल्म फेस्टिवल पे हूँ. एंड आई थिंक इट्स वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट कि पीपल एक्नॉलेज दी स्टोरीज एंड एक्नॉलेज फेस्टिवल्स लाइक दिस एंड मूवीज लाइक शीर कोरमा एज मूवीज आर मेन स्ट्रीम. Well, there is too much to speak about what's going right or wrong in our country. And I think that we're living in a world where we're just constantly bleeding and we are constantly mopping our pain, trying to absorb our pain, trying to deflect our pain. हर जगह आप देखें किसी को तकलीफ है, world over. So these are not the best times, which is why जो भी आपको छोटा सा मौका मिले ना to celebrate love, आपको वो दोनों हाथ से थाम कर उस मोमेंट को कहीं ना कहीं सजाना चाहिए. क्योंकि लाइफ बहुत ही छोटी है और दुनिया जो है बहुत ही फ्रेजाइल है. I have just entered and all of you are here. There seems to be a large enough representation and I think मैं अपने आप को 10 के बराबर मानती हूँ. तो I'm sure मेरे जैसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो भी अगर आप मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 10 into 10 you have 100 already.
तो आपने बताया कि आपका फर्स्ट टाइम ये कशिश तो
मेरा फर्स्ट टाइम नहीं है, मुझे बहुत पहले इनवाइट किया गया था. मुझे याद है वर्सोवा में हमारा हुआ था. उस टाइम पे आई वुड से कि वो एक मार्जिनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल मुझे लगा था. अभी मुझे नहीं लगता जब मैं देखती हूँ कि दिस इज़ अ फेस्टिवल दैट इज़ अ फ्रिंज फेस्टिवल. आई फील इट्स अ मेन स्ट्रीम फेस्टिवल एंड आई थिंक दैट्स द वे वी शुड go ahead. Even if you look at Sheer Qorma has Divya and Swara in it, has Shabana ji in it. These are mainstream actors. So it's wonderful, I think.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
थोड़ा वन स्टेप पीछे.
Should we do it after the wrap up?
Wait.
Basically, I think we the band, otherwise we'll not be able to decide.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know, but oh, you've met.
Excuse me.
Hello, thank you. It's been a while
I know it's been a while.
having us.
Stunning she's looking.
Dress up to the event, obviously.
Should we go up and pick
Excuse me. Yeah. Sora ji.
चलो जी straight यार.
अरे आइए मैम आइए. Hi.
Yes,
Both of you left
you
me
come in
out.
the middle.
Both of you have
Let's
literally
go in the
left
middle.
me out. Color coordinated.
आप भी आ जाओ.
Except me. What the color coordinated?
I'm straight यार.
पुढे जाऊ नको पुढे जाऊ नको.
अरे मैम.
हाँ जी.
Okay, thank you. दिव्या जी और स्वरा जी. तो इनावसाठी इनावचा फोटो आहे.
हाँ अरे हो गया ना. ना मी इनको ले लो. हाँ ले लो.
1 second. Only together picture.
Only together.
Swara and Divya.
Okay, that will do.
Swara and Divya. Sir.
Go upstairs.
One second.
Ma'am, yeah.
Please come there.
चलो स्टेज.
One second. Yes. Which Sridhar, please?
Yeah, I'll do that. First, you people and then.
Yeah, Sridhar, come this side. Break color. We are only breaking color on that side. Yeah. We are only breaking color. We are only breaking color.
Straight yeah.
Okay, we'll do a quick bite with Swara. Okay. We are not.
ओनली सवाल फेस्टिवल के बारे में. ओके
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Firstly, good to see you. Kashish Festival. It's a good festival. What do you want to say about the festival and about the shoot?
Well, I want to say कि I am always very happy to come back to Kashish. I think that Kashish has now been one of the defining features of cultural life in Bombay. Not just in Bombay, I think it has been one of the defining features for cinema in India. I think it has given a platform to content, to art, to films that don't necessarily easily find a space in the mainstream distribution platforms. I think it has also created a space for voices that we had not so far heard. I think अब बहुत normal है खास करके हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में same sex love stories या queer themes का होना. But let's remember there was a time when the only place you could watch or hear such voices and watch such films was Kashish. So I think we shouldn't forget that Kashish has been in that sense a trailblazer to what now seems the norm. And I want to thank Kashish and of course Sridhar sir for that. I'm personally very happy to be here. I think I've come back for the second or third time. And the fact कि शीर खुरमा मेरी फिल्म हमारी फिल्म यहाँ पर एक स्पॉटलाइट फिल्म है, it feels like you're bringing your work back to family, back to home. So that's very special and I'm really glad to be here.
What do you want to say about the crowd? I can see so many people around us and they are ready to watch your movie in on a big screen. What do you want to say about it?
देखो किसी भी एक्टर को सबसे ज़्यादा डर एक डिसर्निंग ऑडियंस के सामने लगता है. So I'm excited but I'm also scared and I'm hopeful that they will like the film.
And what message would you love to give to the audience about the Sher Qorma? Any small message to the society?
I don't think that this is a place where I need to give any message at all. I think that there are a lot of people here जिनकी ज़िंदगी जिनका काम अपने खुद का मैसेज है जिनसे हमने सीखा है. So I'm just really happy to be part of a film that's sort of pushing the movement forward. And I think हमारी फिल्म का मैसेज अपने आप में वही मैसेज है जो इस पूरे मूवमेंट का मैसेज है, जो कशिश का मैसेज है, और वो ये है कि मोहब्बत गुनाह नहीं है, लव इज़ नॉट अ सिन. There is no bigger message than that.
And when you got to know about the script, what was the first thought process that came in your mind, and what was the first thing, what was the only thing that you wanted to
I read the script and I loved it, and I wanted to change nothing. It's a beautiful script. मुझे पता था कि ये फिल्म इतनी यूनिवर्सल है, इसका थीम इतना यूनिवर्सल है, और जिस तरीके से फराज ने लिखा है और बनाया है वो सबके दिल को छुएगी. यू डोंट हैव टू बी a queer person yourself or belong to the LGBTQI plus community yourself to resonate with the film, and I think that power we will see today. Thank you. Thank you.
Take a picture for my camera.
Ma'am, right side. Ma'am, right here. Last. Wait करना पड़ेगा. सूरज खाली इधर देख. थोड़ा सा आगे ना. हाँ यार. दिव्या मैम आप ही दिव्या जी. दिव्या जी. आइए आपको इनवाइट करो. आइए. हाँ जी. यहाँ पे देखते देखो. थोड़ा आप आगे आइए मैम. Excuse me. हेलो. देखते समय. Thank you.
मैम थोड़ा बाद में लुक देना हमें. Yeah, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. One picture.